Rebel with a cause. BK all day, baby. It's Rebel season. The real rebels are back. I got the mind of a king. You should really protect them. Everybody talking, but Rebel really the next. I got the mind of a king. Spread to never take this. Slavery, fake hip hop, you dead if you were racist. I got the mind of a king. You could never replace this. Blood from the mud, no love, so I'ma say I got the mind of a king. I know where I am from now. I'ma wake 'em up, you keep 'em sleep, it's up to me. I got the mind of a king.
Peace, 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 and black motherfucking supremacy. Peace to the family. I'm Rebel with a cause. And welcome to Rebel Vision Television. I'm your host of Rebel Vision, Rebels Roundtable, and I'm also a host on Think Chance with my brothers R.S.C, that's Think Chance, and Rebels Roundtable, the other host, Kenwado Akil, and then we got the Gunners, the Black Power God Gunners. You know, we got brothers like Knowledge Born 7, Warrior Obasi, Black Power Banger, John Hargrove for the UNIA, and a monster squad of other brothers who'll be on it. So salute to every God body that came through to bless us with the mind. And today we have a special. This is a pregame show. So I got something special for y'all. I wanted to create something for the females, for the goddesses. Y'all heard me scream Queen's Law this whole time. But they had a problem with Queen's Law. You know, we did the math. And, the true definition of queen is in what it seems. So I'd like to introduce the new show, the ReaL.Sista'S.CoDe, AKA the Goddess Gang. So it's the ReaL.Sista'S.CoDe, AKA the Goddess Gang. So they about to flip on the world and save some females and enlighten some brothers. So I'm just waiting for them to line it up. You know, the goddesses make the rules. So this is going to be the third installment of Rebel Vision Television, right after Think Champs, Rebels Roundtable. Now we got the ReaL.Sista'S.CoDe. It's a few more shows that's being lined up. I'm looking for a cooking show. We got game night, the Young Gods. Now they all finished what they're doing, so maybe by the summertime, everything will be lined up. Salute the young Chris. But we got a lot of goddesses running through Atlanta and the earth, and we're gonna try to highlight the goddesses on this particular show. All the great mothers and all the goddess warriors running around from every subject, holistic health, all the creators, the jewelry, the skincare, the artists, whether you're rapping or poetry, it's all good. And like I said, the great mothers. So we're gonna try and get, this one's gonna be sweet. You know, R.S.C, the ReaL.Sista'S.CoDe, you know, formerly known as Queen's Law, that I've been boasting for a year. But we did the math, so we good money though. So as soon as they hit me, I'm gonna introduce you to my two special hosts. You know, they answered my call. So I want to respect them and big them up for that. Not too many people ready for what we trying to produce. Yo, this is crazy. But I gotta let the intro play.
The black woman
I raise
is
my
God.
flag for my sister. I raise my 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 flag.
Two of the most powerful women I know, who I love the most. I'd like to introduce to the family. Welcome to Rebel Vision. Well, we got our Empress Sekhmet in the building. Goddess Gang, Goddess King. And we got also SHEP. That's my wife. I'll kill any one of y'all who touch any one of these women. Just know that. But peace to the family. We got, oh yeah, we gonna change this up. Oh, Goddess Gang in the building. Peace, goddesses, what's going on?
Peace. You
Uh,
can hear her?
Yeah, let me thank you, first of all, both of y'all, for even answering the call. The world's going down. The women, they need y'all. There's no true source coding from the feminine, and we got some goddesses, powerful women, great mothers out here. But the way the world is hard. They are defined. So I just want to thank y'all both again for even answering the call. But what's going on, Segment? If y'all don't know,
what's happening?
This is the
return.
This is the great return, monumental. Welcome to Rebel Vision. You home now. So we go way back. So just introduce yourself to the people. This is one of the first identity extremists on the FBI list, by the way. That's what I like to say. Let me put in the ReaL.Sista'S.CoDe. Can you hear us? You good if you want to speak.
We outside.
So SHEP, what's going on? SHEP's all, let me give her intro. 20 years in, she been rolling with me for all 20. So you talking about sacrifice, you're talking about teaching, true sacrifice, that is. You're talking about teaching, sacrifice, learning, being one of the only ideas certain girls got to see of what we really supposed to be. So, like I said, I want to thank you too for existing, because there's not too many of y'all left. So, from my heart to you, like motherfucking power.
Like motherfucking power. And what we doing is, what we doing right now is R.S.C, ReaL.Sista'S.CoDe. And our whole mission is really to reinvent our image, because it's been tainted. We're confused. We're running around with the white man's ideologies. So there has to be a whole restructuring, retraining, and getting on people who are doing this purposely to divide our community.
I'm trying to block her from coming in the building. There we go. There we go. The Great Return. Y'all might not know what this means, but you will. EMPRESS SEKHMET in the building. Welcome to Rebel Vision. African supremacy. I just want to thank both of y'all for answering the call. The world needs both of y'all and all of the other goddesses. I know y'all got the goddess gang, so y'all gonna come in real powerful. Like I said, I just want to thank y'all. And if you don't know, this is one of the originals, y'all. In a secret location, we can't disclose that, but this is EMPRESS SEKHMET. If y'all don't know, you better go do your research, do your math. And I don't even know how you don't know. But this is college favorite. One of them. Believe that. What's going on, Segment? Power to the people. It's good.
Oh, she's on.
Black fucking power. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Coming in loud and clear, sis.
Yeah. Peace, Black Power family. Y'all already know what it is. G's up. Goddess gang. G's up in this bitch.
Goddess gang.
G's.
G's up. The ReaL.Sista's.CoDe. It's so good to see you, family. How y'all feeling?
Yeah. Good to see you too.
Good to see you too, Goddess.
I heard that voice and we had to come running. We all we got. So
first off, I've been hearing, you know what? I've been hearing my name. I've been hearing it. So y'all know I'm not that nigga. They call me outside, I'm coming outside. So we here now. And it's so good to be home. I don't even know how else to say that.
Black motherfucking power. It's good to have you home.
Yeah, the ones who don't know, the ones who feel me. So it's good to be home. It's good to be with family. It's good to be healthy and alive and feeling well and all that. But skip all that nice shit. I heard somebody call my name.
They were knocking on the door, Segment. They was knocking on the door. Didn't think that you was gonna reply.
Yeah, I heard somebody call my name, so here I am. Here I am.
Exactly. Out the blue. Now let me ask y'all. Why'd you guys change the name from Queen's Law to ReaL.Sista'S.CoDe?
Well, I want my sister Segment to break that down, you know, because I mean, of course, like, you know, we've been using Queens as like a term of endearment. That's what we do. We were going around at first, calling each other queens, but at this point, people are not being called the right thing. They don't deserve the name. They don't deserve the tag, and it's being used. The queens, the gay community, the LGBTQIA uses that as a term of endearment. So yeah, so we had to change it up. I want my sister Segment to break down the original terminology of queen and why we really decided that it's not really the best way to go as far as our show.
Wow. A lot has happened since I came to the people last. A lot has happened since my voice was always heard, right? But to ring out the way it's about to ring out on these niggas. I don't know what's going on out here. I really don't know what's going on in these streets. I don't know who left the gate open. I guess we did. But
it was us.
You know what? Blame us. That's fine. But know this. Even if we're not seen, we'll never be forgotten. Even if we're not broadcasting it, it's not like it's not happening. It's not like we haven't been in these streets. So niggas calling us out. Here we are, and we've been here. You just didn't look. You're looking in the wrong place.
Yeah,
you're looking in the wrong place. I don't know where y'all looking. But what's crazy is the word queen, the name queen, the title queen, the etymology of the word, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I understand, I used to be a word Nazi. I'm not a word Nazi anymore. I used to be a word Nazi where it had to, what the meaning was, or we can take it back and we can put our own spin on it and make it cool. I'm over that. It is what it is, and I don't like it as a term of endearment because the etymology of the word, and the dramatic, and the European, it meant something unappealing by definition. It meant banshee. It meant a wailing woman. In some cases, it meant prostitute.
Mm-hmm. Serf.
And a serf, correct. And even though that we understand that when we're using that term now, we're using it as a term of endearment. We're using it as a term to uplift the sister. But that's how we're using it. The same word is being used man on man.
Yeah.
The same word is being used from one man to another, calling each other queen.
Yeah.
I think that those lines have been blurred way too much for us to play with words. Those lines have been blurred way too much for us to keep playing around with words. So I don't want to be called anything that a man is called other than black. Anything that you call a nigga, I don't want to be. Anything that you could call another man, I don't want to be. So if we can now call men queens, I'm cool on that. It's a whole lot. It's a plethora of other words in this bastard.
Right.
I totally agree.
It's a plethora of different names in this bastard language that we can call each other. It doesn't have to be queen. And this false sense of glorifying, right? We get this thing where everybody's being glorified. Everybody wasn't no queen. And every motherfucker wasn't no king. I'm over that. We calling every nigga that passed by king. They wasn't.
Every woman queen.
A nation of all kings. We're the nation of all queens. Get over that. I'm over all the funny shit. I'm over all the fake shit. All the made up shit. All that shit. We need to stop playing. That's the reason why we can't get right now, because we keep playing. Every motherfucker wasn't a king.
Right. And every woman is not a queen. That's for sure.
A lot of these motherfuckers that we calling queen ain't that.
They don't show it. They don't show any type of grace. Anything.
Let's correct. Maybe they is that. And by using the etymology of the word, the meaning, the root, the vibration of the word, the frequency that word carries, maybe that's the reason why we can call somebody on OnlyFans that's selling pictures of their naked body, or they're opening their vagina up for any and everybody to look at. We calling them queen. And the etymology of the word means whore. So maybe they just acting like what we call them.
Like the word is called,
and I'm cool on that. So, yeah, it was going to be Queen's Law, me and the sister SHEP. You know what I'm saying? We got together and we really building on it. We really took the time to expound with each other and learn and research and dig up the dirt that needed to be digged up, because we didn't want to keep playing games with our people anymore.
Yeah.
We decided that this podcast that we're doing here, that we're venturing out on and having the courage to do, is because we're tired of the bullshit.
Right.
We're tired of the fakeness. We're tired of the shit made up. We're tired of calling something not what it is. So the ReaL.Sita'S.CoDe, that's what it is. Because it's some fake sister code out there. It's some shit that our women are living by, that's making us look like a couple of generations of money grubbing, booty popping, cock sucking, ain't about shit, deadbeat moms or some shit. That's how we looking. That's how we looking.
Yeah.
It's time for us, and we've decided it's time to stop playing games with our sisters. And look, y'all already know how I get down. I'm not trying to convince nobody of nothing. You want to be a hoe, keep home. You, that's what you do. That's what you do. I'm not counting nobody's pocket. I'm not knocking nobody's hustle. For the ones that want to hear, for the ones that want to change, for the ones that want to grow, for the ones that feel me. You ain't got to feel me. Don't feel me, nigga. Don't feel me. Put down in the comment section you don't feel me so we know who the fuck you are. And then we can move
That's
on.
Right. That's right.
Then we can move on.
That's who that is.
We want the ones that feel the way we feel to come together so we can start really, really changing and building a nation. So we can really, 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 not no more games this time. I'm tired of the games. I'm tired of the back and forth. I'm tired of debating over the same thing. I'm tired of regurgitating the same information. I'm tired of all of that shit.
Facts.
While I'm walking on this journey with a second lease on life, it's time for us to get right for real. And it's just the ones that want to hear. The ones that hear us and it resonates with them, come fuck with us. If it don't resonate with you, that's fine. Because I'm over convincing anybody they need to wake up anymore, bro. I did all of that. It's time to wake up. I don't give a fuck. If you're not woke by now, keep your ass asleep.
Stay asleep. Exactly.
Stay asleep. I'm calling on you. If you haven't got to the point where I don't really know the information and I don't know what to do, I'm looking for somebody to guide us into a place where we can begin as women to take our rightful place in the Black family. If you're ready for that, then come fuck with us. But if you still think it's just I'm doing yoga, so it's okay for your ass to be out on the internet, if that's how you think, if you think because you're doing yoga that your titties and your ass out isn't just as bad as a broad on OnlyFans. We over you fake content pictures with your head wrapped in your pussy out. We over y'all.
Yeah.
We over y'all.
That's why I think this is gonna be powerful because y'all sure gonna.
These are who they following, bro. They following this shit. They living this shit. Culture is a way of life practice. This has become their culture. This is not something that they're just looking for entertainment. They're doing their hair this way. They're wearing their clothes that way. They're walking this way.
They're becoming the spirit and that soul of what they see and what they take in. And like it's a monster.
They're dressing our daughters that way. They got it so fucked up that our men, even though they don't like it, because they like bitches, gotta like that. Because that's all the bitches is doing. That's all I said what I said. Y'all can get mad, get glad.
Yeah.
That's why I think this is gonna
be we're talking about there's a difference.
Y'all gonna
just because you're female don't make you a lady.
Absolutely.
And it's time for us to take out the women that feel displaced, the sisters that's out here that feel displaced, the sisters that out here that don't co-sign the cosmology of I don't need a man. The sisters that don't co-sign the cosmology of I'm fuck nigga, I don't need a nigga. The sisters that's thinking about the Black family and the Black man and our Black baby.
Yes.
Those sisters, the ones that want to be a part of something that's going to last for generations and generations. Because generations from now, all they are nigga minstrel shows to me. I think they jonesing on us. I think they making fools of us. I think all these people that are trying to portray themselves in our lane, Black women, with revolutionary men, they're playing us. They jonesing on us, yo. They playing games. They playing games with us. And we so stupid, we don't realize they're making fun of us. They're trying to play with us. They're bastardizing our culture. They're bastardizing our bodies. The way our bodies are shaped, they're bastardizing it.
And really what it is, it's like they
out here looking ridiculous.
And they were sent, like that's what it is. Their whole message and their whole purpose is for division. What we was talking about. They're here to divide us, and they're here to bring us down, and they're here to destroy our race. That's what they sent for. So when you hear all these other women's shows, they talking about, I hate the man. I could be single. We don't need nobody. Our kids don't need no fathers. This is what they trying to do. They implement the white man's plan. And they are no different. And that's what we need to show, that we are not, all Black women are not this way. There are Black women that care about our family, that care about the community, that want to raise educated children. Not what they see on TikTok, on these shows. Like, it's like we are at our lowest point, it seems like, that we've ever been. Seriously, as far as our mind frame and our way of thinking, it's a sick ideology. It's a sick way of thinking. It's individualism. It's not caring for anybody else for themselves. It's like they don't even care for their kids. You can't. You can't if you let this type of information, this garbage, fill them up, and you don't even care.
Hey, watch what you say now. Don't tell the truth about nobody. They rather you lie on them. They don't care about their kids. Now you said a word there.
You can't possibly. You could sit. There's a difference from just maintaining your child and caring about your child. A lot of Black women out there now, they're maintaining. You're giving them food. You're making sure they have clothes, but you don't care what's going on in their mind. You don't care what's going on in their soul. And you don't care what's going on in their body. You really don't.
These women, we're living in a time of the woman that knows how to code break an iPhone, but their kids don't know how to read.
At all.
Yeah, the 4th grade level right now. A lot of kids. That's what I'm saying. I think y'all show is going to be touching on so many topics. I can't wait. Y'all going to be doing the black hair show, dealing with young women's, maturity. Y'all going to touch on that. Y'all going to hit history. Y'all going to hit politics, the day-to-day matrix of the IG and Twitter and all of that. I think this is going to be so powerful. If y'all don't know who's watching, Rebel Vision is a bunch of rebels who never got on the internet. Although Sekhmet was a little special because the white man, he liked her the most. So he tried to take her down, but he couldn't do it. He just got in the way. You know what I mean? So I want y'all to go do y'all research on who these 2 women are and the other goddesses who coming on, because they've been putting it down in the real outside on the real turf this whole time. Not on the internet. We're not internet people, but the world is getting so bad we have to come out. So I threw the call out, and look who came running.
I heard somebody say RBG was dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's what I heard. I mean, I ain't seen it myself. I didn't see it myself. I like to see say. I don't like to hear say. I like to see say.
Right.
What they mean
I ain't see say yet. So
nah, we ain't dead. We just not on the internet fully.
No doubt.
That's what they meant by that. The RBG crowd isn't the one talking. We used to be the only ones talking the most. And then everybody else took over. I ain't even gonna name no names. But every other faction is all on the internet. And RBG went from 1 to like 10. So we coming back for the top spot, as you can see.
That's right.
We gonna bring y'all some power. This is what I need everybody to know. We're sick and tired of watching people represent us that don't have our culture in mind, our history in mind, our ancestors in mind. They're not carrying on tradition. So hopefully we do this for the future, but really hopefully the present take on to what we're trying to produce. So I'm gonna keep thanking you goddesses for even accepting the call, because this is the shooting gallery. You see the target, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be targets. So, but we built for this. This is why we studied for years. This is why we sat at the feet. look, everybody here on this call sat at the feet of giants. And we studentized ourselves enough to be guided by them in our own play. So this is going to be beautiful. What's some of the topics and shows y'all going to have on?
We're going to start with what is a woman? We're going to have topics on health. We're going to have topics on hygiene. We're going to have topics on just how you should be presenting yourself. We're going to have topics on what has misguided your whole mind, the way you think, the way you treat your children, the way you treat your family, the way you treat men, how to even get a man, why men don't are kind of choosing other people than us. There's a reason for that. You can't just always, this is not a man, if you think this is going to be a man bashing campaign, you came to the wrong show. This is not that. We're not Cynthia G. We're not Paris or none of these people. We're about keeping the race together. We're about keeping the community together. We're not about dividing the community whatsoever. So if you're here to build with us, if you're here to want to know how to get more educated, how to care for your family, how to be armed for enemies, because everyone is our enemy. People believe it or not.
Cynthia G, I told you I wasn't alone.
I walk through the smartest lane. You can't keep running away. You can't run no more. We on your niggas' head.
That's right.
You can't run no more.
Yo. Oh, it's
no more safe spaces. There is no more safe space.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get on Twitter.
Hold on, I'm going to go back to the whip so I can hear.
We're going to get on Twitter. We're going to get on Spaces. We're going to be in the clubhouse. Y'all going to about to affect every platform.
Be outside.
Where we think poison is at. We're going to...
Boys is out. Everybody out.
Knew they hating. So I ain't mad at this. This is just the pregame. This is the preview to the ReaL.Sister.CoDe. So let me get SHEP back.
The ReaL.Sister.CoDe. So we chalked up the Queen's Law, right? We made that decision, a collective decision to just do something different. I think that the Queen's Law, they expected us to keep on holding up those mantras that have bloody meanings. And I believe it's time for us to let go of those things. All the things that the conscious community, or what people are calling themselves conscious, have been holding up these different mantras and these different ways of talking, and that's supposed to be the black woke language. And really, that shit is bullshit.
Yeah, it's mostly Christians too. We're all black in America, but it's mostly Christians talking for us. And that's the problem. I understand
that we use it as a term of endearment. I understand that when it's being used, nobody's trying to call you a whore, right? So that's why there have been cases where I have allowed it. There was a time, 5-7 years ago, that I would go left. Somebody called me queen. It's like, stop your fucking, I'm over that. I'm over bringing that kind of energy to the table when it comes down to things that I know didn't.
Look at the FBI already. Like I said, this is just a preview. We're going to do an in-depth convo, a whole show for our EMPRESS SEKHMET and her return. We're going to give y'all her whole biography and where she is now. She with us now. So it's a wrap. Cynthia G and all of y'all, Tasha K, all of that, we're not doing that.
Yeah, the circus show is over. You had enough time on stage. The circus is over. Say goodbye to it. say that we're not going to allow this type of foolery anymore, or this division. We're not about it. We're not on the white man's side. We're not white man's Cujo. So all that is gone. And it's going to be some real talk, real sister code, because that's what has to be enforced now.
Fox 5 is going to be tight because they thought they did something to her. She's back. Look, she did that, and everybody started doing that.
Right.
So there's a reason they took it down. When I was doing security at that event for SEKHMET, we'll show y'all the videos later. But I could have swore I seen FBI, this is real talk too, in a few vans outside the event when we was out there, because we was in and out. But I could have swore we was seeing people with cameras and all that. Pics. So they've been watching her. They know they know who we all are. So we're exposing ourselves for the people. It's too far. This is like a godless world right now. So we all was trained to do this. So that's what we're gonna do. But we're gonna have an in-depth, hour-long, 2-hour-long, whatever long interview with SEKHMET coming up, and you're gonna hear our whole storyline all the way up to now and what we're gonna do in the future. So, like I said, I want to thank y'all women again for wanting to say. I do this to the gods, for existing, because y'all could have got lost on IG, y'all could have got lost on Netflix, y'all could have got lost with the whole phase. You know, all the girls are free now, so they get to act like men. They don't. And then the white man is, I want y'all to break that down too. How the white man's giving y'all the success to divide us.
Yeah.
This is going to be powerful. Like I said, this is only the pregame.
I'm so glad to be embarking on this new endeavor with my sister, and we hopefully, look, if we only reach one sister, if we only reach one sister that feels the pull on her heart to move in a different way, with Black being first and our men coming, removing them from the rear of the line of succession, them bringing them back to the forefront of succession. And it's way too long of a wait to have women that show strength, but understand that our mission is vital to the uplifting, motivating, encouraging, freeing of our race. So
Right.
the lines have been blurred. And what's so wrong about being a woman that needs a man?
There's nothing wrong with that. That's what they want to do. They want to keep us in a frame where, like I said, where we're divided, where we end up alone, because that's really what the goal is. They want everybody to be alone. They don't even want your kids associating with you. That's what the state is doing. Taking away your kids, taking away their mind frame, so that it's like they don't care. It's like people are becoming literally soulless robots for the establishment.
Who stays somewhere where you know they're not needed? Who stays there? And then they'll blame our men for not staying. But if you tell them that they're not needed and then they go, then they're wrong for leaving.
Of course, yeah.
So this is the redundancy. This is the hypocritical kind of emotion that has been laid at the feet of our men. And because they can't fuck nothing else but a Black pussy, those ones that can't, they end up having to deal with these monsters that have taken the bodies of our sisters. They've taken over their minds. They've taken over their hearts, their souls. They've taken over, and they have left our men and our kids by the wayside, grabbing at straws to figure out, what are we going to do? You're going to get upset about, look, to be honest, if we're talking about pushback, if we're talking about always need a retort, always has to have a response, always has to be right, always has something else to say, has gotten to a place where being nasty and rude, abrasive, aggressive,
Ratchet. Mm-hmm.
that has become the norm, and now we've begun to put an excuse on it.
Right.
Before, when women used to be upset because they're being called the angry black woman, now they're embodying the stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where we got people mocking us, acting like that. All that neck roll and finger waving that we see men do when they're trying to portray a woman.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when gay men try to impersonate us, that's the first thing they run to, is that angry black ratchet woman. That's who they embody. And now we're thinking like, this is the way to be. It's not cute. That's really what people have to understand. It's not cute anymore. It's sad. It's pathetic, really. No other race of women treat their men like how we do. Just disregard it. And no one has went through what we do. So to even do this, it's just like, it's insanity. It's insanity. That's like really what it is. It's like you're lost, the way that, like, just it's from, if you don't respect your man, you can't respect the family, you can't respect the kids, you definitely don't respect the community. And then hence you don't even respect yourself. That's what it all boils down to.
Bingo. Look, that's cold right there. You don't respect yourself. You don't respect yourself. So when you don't have the stomach to honestly look, when you don't have the stomach to look no more, when you're so disgusted that you want to turn yourself into something else, you can no longer face of a leadership role in my eyes. You no longer stand up and say that you speak for women. You can't tell me that you speak for women and everything on you is not naturally a woman, not naturally female, not naturally yours.
Right.
I'm not talking about adornments, because no matter what you choose, because there's a whole lot of, since I was inside, it's been a whole lot of shit, sis. Shep.
Yeah.
Reb. It's been a whole lot of shit that has gone on that I ain't said nothing about. I haven't said anything about. I just been watching like, this is what we doing. We got adios niggas. Who's the adios? Who is that?
Yeah. Listen.
Who's they? They came out of nowhere. We got niggas still arguing over the earth is flat or the earth is round. We got niggas still arguing over the Bible and the Torah and the New Testament and the Quran and the Kebron, I guess. Yeah. We got niggas now that are they men? Are they still men?
We don't recognize them.
Where they at?
Us. This ain't us.
I don't get it. All kinds of shit going on. Now it's the FBI. What is it, sis? What you told me they were?
FBA. We got it's like Alphabet City. And I'm not just talking about the LGBTQ. Yeah.
That's true.
Well, okay, yeah, you told me that it's new now. It's not the LGRVST no more. It's what?
It's the LGBTQIA+. P is in there too. I forgot about the P. Yeah, P is in there too. That's right.
And we have become castrated. We have become vocally, emotionally, mentally, politically castrated by these people.
Right. Absolutely.
We've been castrated by them to where we can't even listen. It's two things in America that you can't, three things that you cannot criticize, and or else you're susceptible to being what's it called? Cancel. First of all, I can't be canceled.
Right.
Can't cancel me. So
Yeah,
you don't
you can't
like what
cancel
you don't
somebody
like
who
what
don't work for the white man. We're not in that establishment, so there's nothing you can do.
You can't
There's
cancel
no one
me.
to call. You can't do
I'm
anything.
not afraid. I'm not afraid to tell you what the fuck it is. You can bring up everything else. I've been you afraid before. I'm never saying I've never been afraid, but I'm not afraid of you. Bitch.
Right.
I'm not afraid of you. I've been afraid before, but I'm not afraid of y'all. The way they got the black people by the way they have our culture by the balls, afraid to even say something, afraid to even say, I don't want my child to be taught that. Afraid to say, no, we don't believe in killing babies in the womb. We afraid to say all of this shit.
Yeah.
Afraid to be canceled. You can't cancel me. You can't cancel us. So we're going to be able to say whatever we want to say. You don't want us here? Guess what? We'll go someplace else and say it because it's done. Your time is up over here. Adios, fupas, these niggas that claim that there wasn't no Atlantic slave trade, wasn't no all these. What's going on?
Yep.
What's going on out here? Now I come back outside and they saying slavery never happened.
That's where we at. We're in like the Twilight Zone. It's like I don't know when this snap happened, when black people have lost their absolute minds, but it's a reality now.
We in the nigga Twilight Zone. It's way different.
That's what it is. It really is.
It's worse than the outer limit.
Yeah.
It's worse than the outer limit. And I don't, you know what? I don't want to be finger wagging for 2 hours a day, for 2 hours in the week when we do a podcast. That's not what it's about. We're going to talk about hygiene. We're going to talk about mental health. We're going to talk about our children. We're going to talk about bettering ourselves, our history, our heritage. No matter what you may claim, we're going to find the truth about it. Right?
Yep.
I can't tell you. There's certain things that we're not going to be able to tell you how to be. All we can tell you is what works. We can tell you what works.
Right.
We can tell you when we look in history and see when our race was thriving.
Yeah.
When our race was productive. When our race was owning things. When we had ownership and not entitlement. When we had real ownership of something.
Yeah.
We can bring you those facts and see if you can in turn implement those facts into your life to become productive black whole families again. Now, if you think that you got all the answers, then don't come around here. But if you think you're gonna come over here and try to play us or threaten us or bully us, like you can't talk like that, you got us fucked up. Right. Adios to the adios.
Yes, right.
With the fuck you.
Right.
All the rest of that shit. I don't believe none of that. I don't believe none of that shit. No.
Yeah, this is logic over emotion. So we're not gonna sit there. We're not gonna play any games with you. This isn't going back and forth. You're not gonna get any of that over here, because we just deal with the truth, and you can like it or not. It is what it is. We're not dealing about. We don't care about opinions. I don't care how you feel about anything. We think stuff over there. There's no I feel. That's not how we operate. It's just not.
G's up. Hottest gang in the building. These are the ReaL.Sista'S.CoDe, the R.S.C. We coming to you live and direct. We not playing no games. We not playing no games. And guess what? We love black men over here. And we not no pick me because we're already chosen.
Yeah.
You can't call us a pick me because we been chosen.
Okay.
We've been chosen. We not out here. We're not trying to get none of that. That's not what the type of time we on. But if you're ready to be around, you're ready to be around some sisters that love black men, that love being black, that love our natural hair, that love our natural lips, that love our natural hips, that love our natural tits, that love our natural shit.
Right.
That's the type of time we on over.
They don't want to hear that black power yell. What's this?
Of black blood said with no accountability, with no remorse, with no restitution for what you said now, what you said before. Make this world shake.
Black power.
Black power. Black power. Drop the mic. Woo. That building almost came down that day.
Oh, dang.
That building was shaking. Believe that.
There's something that happens when you invoke the power that has been building up. When black men invoke that thing that they have to suppress, their masculinity, right? Their cockiness, right? Their arrogance, their ego. All of these things they try to strip our black men from. So when they get into a space when all of those things can be invoked, wow. Now we talking about some real shit about to happen. When we give our black men the space to invoke all those things with them that they have to suppress, to serpentine through the wilderness out here. You can't be too manly. You can't be too sweet. You can't be too loud. You can't be too quiet. You get no respect. You gotta let your woman do whatever the fuck she wanna do. You gotta let her do. You can't tell her shit. You can't tell her no. You can't tell her. All you're supposed to do is lay out dick and money.
Right.
And then protect them when they fly off at the mouth to the wrong motherfucker. You gotta throw your.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy. Risk your life for somebody who don't even respect you. Can't even respect the word that you say. Doesn't trust you to lead them in any type of way. Because the white man and told you that you're smarter than your man, that you're better than your man, gave you better position than your man. You can't even see like the game that's being played. Like, it's crazy. You can't tell me there's more women security guards and truck drivers. Like, this is insane. For you to even think that it should be this way, you're living in a delusion.
It's called being game goofy.
Yeah.
That's what we call it in the streets. You game goofy. You let yourself get gamed. And you gamed yourself. So we've allowed ourselves to be gamed, because I'm not removing myself from it. We have allowed ourselves as black women to get gamed so bad, we done gamed ourselves off the board. We done gamed our men out of the game.
Yeah.
Our men ain't even in the game.
And it's okay to see, you go to work, see the white man, see the Arab man, see the Indian man, see every other race of men, not see yours and think now something's wrong with your man. That's like, it's crazy not to think that it's not a setup, but you actually believe that it's like your man is worthless, like black men are worthless. It's not like how did we go from slavery, doing everything, to being put out the game and in prison? Like, if you can't see that that's part of the whole system, the whole game, the whole layout that was set up for us, something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with the way you're thinking.
Our women traded in our men for a welfare check a long time.
Okay.
A long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah, a little more than that.
And now to all of those brothers that got displaced from the family, we telling them, come on home, bro.
Right.
Come on home.
Nice.
In the same way that black women were brainwashed by the system, our job is to brainwash you back home. Because that's really what it is.
Come on back home, sis. It's okay.
Yeah.
We know your heart. We know your heart, sis. We know you want to be a woman again.
Right.
We know you need help. We know you want to be loved like with a divine feminine energy pouring out of your soul. We know. You just don't know how. You've been generationally raised by women raising women, and that's angry.
Yeah.
And off because they couldn't get their way. If you tired of throwing a temper tantrum, and you ready to learn how to be beautiful, beautifully unique in your skin, learn how to live without guilt or shame or feeling that you need to be accepted by doing things that are completely out of your nature.
Right.
If you feel that pull on you, if you say, hey, I want to be more feminine. I want to be treated a different kind of way. I want to be the one that's saying thank you to a man for holding the door open, not the sister like, They're saying, you ain't gonna hold that door.
Right. Or don't even want the door open for you at all. That's the new thing.
Yeah, it's even worse.
Listen, I'm a damsel in distress. I need the door held open.
Okay.
I need the door open. I need the tire change. I need the trash taken out. I'll bag the trash if you take it out. I need you to know that we know that there are lines to what this thing called female and male is.
Yeah.
We want you to know that we know that the lines have been blurred. There is a such thing as a woman's place. There is a such thing as the man's place.
Right.
We know, and we don't want the lines blurred anymore.
Right. And we got to stop other people fighting other people's wars.
We put the call out.
Yes.
All the sisters that feel the same way.
And to me, if you can,
I need our brothers. Listen, when I say I need a black man, it doesn't mean that I'm talking about I need some nigga in my bed that ain't my man. I'm talking about I need my black brothers. I need my black uncles, my black fathers, my black cousins, my black sons, my black nephews. I need all of our black men to live with respect, to live feeling excited about their women and their families. I need them to feel like they have a safe haven within us. They can come home to us and not have their emotions weaponized.
Yeah.
Not have feelings weaponized by some angry monster that's in your house mad because the toilet seat up. But you ain't mad because the toilet seat ain't down. Like it's one way or the other.
Exactly.
Instead of being mad about the toilet seat being up, sis, just put it down.
Simple.
Just put it down.
Yeah.
Because when men come in the bathroom and it's not up, we're not the ones screaming. They're not the ones screaming while the toilet seat ain't up.
Right. Exactly.
We need to realize that there's a difference. There's a small difference that can make the change between the dynamics of the relationship into building back the black family.
Thanks.
So stop arguing about whether the toilet seat up or not and worry about all that bullshit you got up underneath the sink that you don't need. Your perm and your fake hair eyelashes stuck on the back of shit.
Okay.
Ain't nobody supposed to say nothing about that.
Unless they them RBG ones we saw. We send those. If y'all gonna buy them, buy those.
I'm gonna send out a big shout out to the community that there's some of them that never left me. You know what I mean? There's some of them that held me down and had my back, and I'll call you all by name when we get down to the meat of it. It's some of them that didn't. And I'm glad about them too. So I'm at the place now where I'm happy for anybody where they at.
No doubt.
You want a flat cock, sis? Flat cock. Sis, I'm not mad at you. Do your thing. But don't come over here trying to force that shit down our throat.
Right.
Facts.
We don't want
SHEP, let me ask you a question. Who is the goddess gang?
Who what?
I said, who is your goddess gang?
Okay, our goddess gang, what we got? Of course, me and Sekhmet. We got Sister Nandy, who has been on the front line. She on the front line right now. You know, she's been stomping in these streets for 20 plus years. And she's a sister who's strong. She has her own show. Check out Sister Nandy on YouTube. She's constantly breaking down the math of just our system, how we live and how we thinking. Same type of ideologies that we're going to be displaying on this show. We got Sister Nisa Shabazz, who is an elder in our community. Great elder. I give much respect to her. She has been, 20 years. We're talking about 40 years banging in these streets. Constantly on the front line, constantly giving for our people. All she does is every day, we're here in Atlanta, constantly just making sure that our people are right and educated. We have Sister Courtney, who is going to be on our show, and she's a master at natural hair. So teaching us about our self-love. I mean, you know, she chooses, she won't even do any type of weaves, none of this. It's straight about us looking our most natural selves. So we also have
every excuse they're gonna give us, sis, we got the answers. Well,
yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Know how to take care of her. We got a sister that's gonna
we got it covered. We got it covered. We got Sister Shay. You know, she'll be on the show as well. You know, and she's the one who's all into skincare, into your, you know, into body, into wellness, bringing herbs, all of these things she's gonna bring with that. I mean, all these women, everybody here that you see on the show, we're all entrepreneurs. Everybody, no one is here working for the white man.
You can't cancel us.
You get, so you could just, you know, you get that out your mind. There's nobody to call, nobody to call in and say, hey, she's stalking this. It's only us. So you could just, you know, you could just throw that out. And we're not, like I said, we haven't been on the internet. We went on the front lines. We got Sister Jalea Rain. You know, she's been in our community. Another one who's been in our community, stopping for us, you know, 30 plus years. A poet, an artist. I mean, so it's just, you know, she's going to bring out another elder that's going to be on our show. You know, so she's, you know, all these women are all strong women, all Black women, but still understand what it is to be feminine.
And I'm calling sisters out. The Black man's keeper, I'm calling you out. Dr. Mahat, I'm calling you out. 3 to 4, where y'all at?
Right.
Where y'all at?
Right.
Come on and let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk with our sisters.
Yeah.
And because I love y'all. The 3 names that I love y'all already know how we do.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all my sisters. I need y'all to come support and get on here and talk that talk that we see and know that y'all living by. Because y'all living by the same with the code that we talk about. The real sister code.
Yeah.
R.S.C. we in the building. G's up.
That's right. Gang. Goddess gang.
A whole lot of gang shit. It's a whole lot of gang.
About to clean up the left side of the house.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Because I don't want this to be too long. I just want them to get a little imprint of what's to come.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Like I said, what's your schedule gonna be like before we flip that?
We're gonna be doing the show on Sundays.
And we're gonna flood. You're gonna find us on Twitter, Clubhouse, TikTok, Rumble. You're gonna find us everywhere. We're gonna be everywhere. Our DMs are open. It's not no game. We're not one of these people that you're gonna see with hundreds of thousands of followers and they ain't following nobody. We're here for you. We're doing this. We're doing this for the people, for our sisters. So holla at us. Our DMs are open. You want to talk to us? Talking about womb detox, skincare, hair care, divine feminine energy. You know what I mean? I'll teach you how to make some real biscuits if you want to learn.
There's a cooking portion too. If y'all want to throw in the
we're gonna add everything because I mean we have to be taught again. I mean, have to be retaught. I mean, there's so many women out there, they cook. That's not, I mean, it's not even in their vocabulary or thought pattern. The kids never get no home cooked meals anymore. For what?
Yeah, DoorDash.
Yeah. Uber eating, DoorDashing because they're too busy. They're too distracted. They got to go out. They got to, meet up on Tinder with some random dude. So it's like, these are things that we just have to change. So we're going to have to teach everything. There's going to be young girls watching this. I'm talking about they don't get any advice from their mothers or any of the women around them. They're actually yearning for what we're saying, especially if they've never heard it before. So a lot of things, it just hasn't been promoted. It hasn't been heard. And it definitely hasn't been coming from us. So they need to see Black women who are in this position, who actually care about, our community, care about the children, care about, the young girls growing up, the women that are already grown that want to change, like how you were saying before, Sekhmet, that really want to come home. You don't really want to be an evil monster all day. That's ridiculous. You start building up resentment. You start building up hate. You start looking mean. You start getting that look on your face. And who wants to bother with you? I mean, like, even your sisters don't want to bother with you. I mean, it's the truth. Forget about a man. We're so divided within ourselves as Black women. The support isn't there anymore. There's no more looking out for other people's children. Oh, that's your kid. That's my kid. Don't talk to my kid like that. It's crazy. But your kid has to interact with my kid eventually. Eventually, we're all going to cross paths. And you don't care?
It's time to bring sisterhood back.
Yeah.
It's time to bring real sister code back. That's what it is, the R.S.C. You need to follow it. If you're not following, you need to click like, click subscribe, come on in, come in the door, and let's kick down all of these stereotypes and learn how to grow with one another in beauty and being just.
Right.
Making righteous fly again. It's fly to be righteous around here.
Yeah, that's right.
It's fly to be righteous. Plus, y'all gonna bring some agriculture in there too, right? You want some land before?
We're gonna do class. My class is concrete jungle farming. We're gonna do that. Teach you how to grow some fruits and vegetables and some herbs inside your own crib without having land. A lot of us live in the building still. A lot of us don't own homes. We live in apartments, and we're thinking because we live in apartments and we don't have land that we can't grow anything to eat, but you can.
Right. So yeah, that window seal is a powerful place if you use it right.
It is.
So we're gonna bring all that to him.
All that.
We about to make my aunt proud. My aunt gonna be smiling at y'all. Anything else y'all want to say to the people? The last words?
Black power! Black power! Black motherfucking power! Back in the building. The real sister code. Goddess gang. G's up.
No doubt, no doubt. So we got SHEP Suit, we got Sek and SHEP in the building. That's the two. The Goddess gang right behind them. And we're going to keep building and building and building. So everything going to be on Rebel Vision television, but everybody going to have their 10 platforms. We just going to spread it out to wherever we can to try to save the most people we possibly can. So get ready for the R.S.C. Goddess gang in the building, Rebel Vision television. Like I said, ladies, I want to thank y'all for even accepting the mission, which y'all already took the oath. So you already been on the mission. But I want to thank y'all for helping me in my own world, in my own mind, save the world. So black motherfucking power to both of y'all. Anything y'all need, just call me and you got it. It's nothing. And the brothers wanted to say salute too. You know, Kinwado Akil, Knowledge Born 7, Obasi the Warrior, John Hargrove, Black Power Banger, and Ross Isis from Vegan Dream Donuts, West Side. Go get you a donut. So I want to say welcome to the family. Welcome to Rebel Vision.
Thank you.
Salute to the comrades.
And now we're gonna do big things. So any last words? Because we're gonna be out of here. This is only the pre-game show to ReaL.Sista'S.CoDe, aka the Goddess Gang. Y'all could take us out.
Well, like we said, we here for our community. We're not here to bang on our community. Now we're gonna bang on the things that's off and it's wrong. Get that right. But this is a place where we want you to learn. We want you to grow. We need to change as a people. That's really the bottom line of it. The way we think and the way we live in our lives, the ideologies where we let it take over ourselves and especially our children, it's off. It's damn near evil. That's really what it is. It's evil and it's insane. So now we have to get back to our right minds, Stop getting on other people's bandwagons. Stop joining bandwagons. Nobody joined yours. Nobody's out there sitting there fighting so feverishly like we do for the LGBTQ, for white causes, for Ukraine, for all these other stuff. No one has done that for us. So now it's time to join your own bandwagon. It's time to get on your own side. Stop riding the white man and the white woman so much. And just
I want y'all to aim at that white woman's pattern too. Because her pattern is she's his secret weapon.
Yeah.
Because you're almost teaching me to love her if you wearing her hair, her eyelashes, holding her style down. You subliminally teaching me to love her. So we gonna play with all that science. But Sekhmet, I want you to get that rebel yell to take us out of here.
You ready? You want it?
Yeah.
For every last bit of black blood that has been shed with no accountability, no remorse, and no reciprocity, we say in direct opposition to white inferiority, black power, black power, black motherfucking power.
All right. And we out of here. Let me tell y'all the last thing. The last words we say to each other is the word us. So no matter what we do, the last sound has to be us. So we out of here, people. Black motherfucking power, Rebel Vision Television. I'm Rebel with a Cause. R.S.C. is coming, the ReaL.Sista'S.CoDe, Goddess Gang. And get prepared, because we coming to clean up the left side of the house. Black motherfucking power. All right, ladies, us.
Us.
The black woman
I raise
is
my
God.
flag for my sister. I raise my 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 flag.